Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you one of Beae's most powerful features that truly sets it apart from other Shopify page builders, the grid container. What makes grid containers so special? It gives you complete freedom to build virtually any layout you can imagine. You can simply drag and position elements exactly where you want them. No restrictions, no complicated settings. It's incredibly intuitive and, honestly, pretty fun to use. In this tutorial, we'll build this beautiful yet practical section completely from scratch. By the end, you'll have all the skills needed to confidently create any custom layout for your Shopify store. Let's jump right in. I'll create a new page and select the Start from Scratch option. Notice how Beae automatically gives us a grid container to work with. That's convenient. If you ever need to add a grid container to an existing page, it's super simple. Just click Add Section in the navigation bar and select Insert Grid Container. Before we start adding elements, let's set the perfect foundation for our design. The first thing I want to do is add a background color to our section. I'll select this light gray tone, which will help our content pop while keeping the design clean and professional. Now, let's add and position our images to match our design. To add an image, click the Add Block button below the grid container. See how this image element appears? Now comes the magic of grid container. You can drag it anywhere on the page and resize it by pulling the edges. After positioning, I'll click Select Image and choose the photo I want to display. I'll add border radius to the image and repeat the process for the other images. Simply drag, drop, and adjust until everything looks perfect. Just grab and move. No confusing column settings or breakpoint configurations. You can see that we've successfully built the overall layout we wanted. Now let's add some text to each image. Again, we'll add text blocks, position them exactly where we want, and customize the color and font size. I'll repeat the same process for each headline, positioning them just right. Our layout is really taking shape now, but I want to make the text stand out more against the images. Here's a pro tip. Let's add an overlay to each image. Select the image either on the screen or in the navigation panel. In the Design tab on the right, simply toggle on the Overlay option. Look at that, the text is immediately more readable. I'll adjust the overlay opacity to about 30% for the perfect balance. Now let's see how this looks in our actual store. I'll save and publish the page. And voila! We've created this fantastic section using Grid Container in just a few minutes. That's the power of Beae's Grid Container. Complete design freedom with drag and drop simplicity. Now, you may wonder, how about responsive? For the Grid Container to work properly in the mobile screen, you need to adjust elements inside a little bit. Let's see an example in action. This is a layout that I built with the Grid Container. Let's go to the mobile responsive mode. Simply drag elements to adjust them. Now you know how to make Grid Container section looks great on mobile. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more Beae tutorials. Drop a comment if you have any questions about the Grid Container. Thanks for watching and happy building.